Hello, I am Hunter Moran, and today I'm going to be teaching you about the phases of matter, but in a unique way. Growing up, one of the first scientific experiments and ideas that you probably learned in 3rd grade had something to do with water, matter, and the phase changes. The teacher explained to everyone how there are 3 main phases of matter, because we didn't go into plasma, and how matter is all around you. There are the solids, which you are holding onto and sitting on, and there are the liquids, which you swim in and drink. Well, now you may be thinking why I would do a video on explaining something majority of the people in the world know about. However, I thought of it so that it can make you think about it in a different way. First of all, while my chemistry teacher was going over matter and the heating curve, she explained how for a small amount of time there must be a constant temperature for a phase change to occur. After my teacher explained that to me, I was curious why some molecules changed phase faster than others, and why it took more than a minute to occur. This actually occurs in everyday life during the summer for many people. Before going to practice or out to work out, many put a water bottle into the freezer to freeze about 4 hours in advance to have a cold drink during the water break. However, depending on how long I put the water bottle in prior to practice, sometimes I could get different results, such as broken ice after shaking it and banging it on the table, and sometimes a solid piece of ice. After some research, I figured out that when water freezes, it forms ice crystals. Because these ice crystals are very close together, it is much easier for the ice to form once one is created. So, once one crystal forms, the process can speed up. Sometimes, though, it is difficult for an ice crystal to form, so the process gets delayed, and after the time is passed, there will be some water left in the bottle. In order to start this process, it usually does not take much, as even a little piece of impurity or dust in the water can start this reaction. Also, a scratch can begin the process to form these crystals, which is also known as nucleation. Sometimes this doesn't happen and the water will not change its phase right away. It will become frozen in its state of matter even as the temperature cools below its freezing point, 0 degrees Celsius. This state is called metastable. Next, while analyzing the heating curve, I noticed that the 2 parts of the curve where there is 0 slope, the part furthest from the y-axis, which is labeled D on the diagram, is noticeably longer than the other part of the curve. As you can see, the part labeled B is much shorter than the part labeled D. This means that in order for a liquid to turn into a gas, more energy is required. Also, the distance between molecules in a solid and liquid are much more similar than the molecules in a liquid and a gas, so it is easier and allows for the process to happen faster. Lastly, I will explain the phase diagram and triple point. This is a very unique point where with the right amount of temperature and pressure, the matter can change into any phase. This point is represented where the 3 lines intersect. This diagram is very useful for scientists nowadays with the new technology that can change the environment in a closed area. With this information, scientists can jump phase changes if under the right amount of pressure and temperature, which can revolutionize science in the world around us. Thank you.